All right, one of the questions I've been asked about Team DPM goes, I've never done anything like this before. I'm a bit scared and don't want to be embarrassed or left behind. So here's the deal: it's natural and it's normal. Like it's a totally honest thing to say, and that's cool because I hear that pretty much every single time someone starts, especially if they haven't ever done anything like this before. It's normal to be nervous now. And well, you start a new job, you're going to be nervous, aren't you? But anything new, you're always going to have that little bit of apprehension. But especially if you if you're looking into something like I do, either do some personal training or whether it's join one of our small groups. But here's the deal: if you've been burned before, you've had a bad experience with a trainer, they've injured you, or it's just been terrible for you, or you just haven't gelled, but whatever the deal, it's even more so. I can understand that fear's even more real. But one thing I want to stress when you come and check out DPM, you're never going to be left behind, okay? I promise that you're going to work at your pace. It doesn't matter if the person next to you is off doing, things at what seems like 10 times the speed you are. They've probably been training for 10 years longer. A lot of my clients have been training for 5, 10 years and anywhere in between. But you work at your pace. Everyone works at their own pace. It's not like a CrossFit class where you've all got to keep to the same pace that everyone else does and the buzzer sounds and you've got to move on and it doesn't matter what your form is like. We work at your pace, okay? You do your thing. If you need things to be broken down into smaller steps or the basic form, we do that. If that's too easy, we need to find the middle road, we find the middle road. If you need to step it up a bit, do the advanced road, we take that route too, okay? So for pretty much every exercise we do, there's got these alternatives. Now, somewhere on the scale, you're going to find the spot that works just for you. The whole thing is we get the workout that hits your body. The next person next to you gets the workout that hits their body, and the variations that we can modify. I've been doing this for long enough now to know how to step up and how to regress things if need be. Okay, and the same goes if you've got an injury. Now, if you've got a body like mine that's been beaten up a bit too much in the early days from not listening to my body, and now you've got enough injuries to know that we've got to be smart about it these days because none of us are 21 anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, if you've got a particular, an injury or a condition that stops you from doing a particular exercise, give you a plan B. There's plenty of people that are doing something different to what the exercise that most people are doing for that exact same reason. So whether that's squats or whatever, it takes care of that. But the most important thing I want you to remember is I only let people into DPM if it's someone who I could sit down with and have a drink or have a coffee with. I'm a relaxed type of guy, and I don't want someone who's going to be too much of a killjoy. Basically, we've got a relaxed environment. We have fun. We joke around, and I just don't want someone in the group that's going to be bringing down the rest of the group. So that's the whole thing. You're not going to be intimidated or left out or left behind or made to feel like you're not as good as someone, because everyone is all welcoming, they're all friendly, they're on the same journey that you are, and just might be at a different stage. Okay, so there's definitely no judging or anything like that going on. Hopefully that helps ease that question.